Our week continues here on WGN.
And today, WGN's Mike Lowe shows you the work of a Southside artist who expresses ideas in the abstract.
Cleveland Dean has lived almost everywhere in Chicago, from Roseland to Rogers Park. But when it came to charting a course in the art world, he made his own map. In one of Streeterville's oldest buildings,
all of this is metaphysical, so it's just, I'm just being used as a vessel.
Cleveland Dean is ready to make his newest creation. Almost ready.
I always take a shot.
First, a drink, a ritual to relax and reflect.
I think about everything that I've done, that I've gone through. I've lived all over the city.
The 50-year-old has lived in 10 Chicago neighborhoods.
I'm Chicago through and through.
But his formative years came
Christmas.
in Roseland, where, as a young boy,
Always been inquisitive, always been a misfit.
he asked his dad a question and received an answer that would guide his life.
He just gave me 3 words. He was like, figure it out.
In the studio, he can begin to figure it out only when he gets into the groove.
A lot of my work has movement in it, so I need movement, I need music. There's a dance and a romance to it.
His education includes a stint at Illinois State University and the now closed Harrington College of Design. But he never studied art.
I've had 1 art class in my life.
And perhaps that's why, as an artist, he defies labels.
I'm not a painter, I'm not a sculptor, I'm not a photographer. I'm a material manipulator. I take materials and I do what it is I can to put the puzzle together.
He describes his work as conceptual abstraction, with ideas behind images and motivations behind materials.
I've always had an affinity towards knowing what you're not supposed to know, or speaking in covert languages so that only a certain amount of people will know.
His most celebrated works, held in collections on 6 of the 7 continents, are part of a series called Apotheosis.
Apotheosis is literally a sense of ascending to the higher sense of self.
The base material of the series is wood. He uses the Japanese wood-burning technique called shoshugiban to char the surface and preserve the wood.
With the burning and that transformation, I liken that to the rising of the phoenix, which brings you back to apotheosis, achieving a higher sense of self.
Dean's search for a higher sense of self has taken on a deeper sense of urgency in the last 6 years, ever since he flatlined in a hospital bed.
Since 2019, I've had 4 heart attacks and I've died from 1 of them.
When he was revived,
Then it clicked with me.
a nurse told him how meaningful his artwork had been to her.
That's why I'm here. Art is life. Art has saved my life. Above and beyond all. It's given me life. It's allowed me to share my life with others.
His near-death experience influenced his latest series. From afar, the works appear to be all black canvases.
From a distance, it just looks like a black canvas.
But up close, the absence of light leads to enlightenment.
I want to draw people in, and once you get drawn in, you realize this universe that exists within the piece. It's so many different textures, it's so many different things.
Many things. But above all, perhaps this one, an echo of his father's advice and a challenge to viewers to figure it out for themselves.
My big thing is to have people think. That's the most powerful thing that we have.
In Streeterville, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
Art Week continues tomorrow with sketches that pop.
Yeah, and by the way, all of our Art Week segments are available anytime on the WGN Plus streaming app.